Hello! Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last part, we took on Janine of Fuchsia Gym, and we headed down here to Cinnabar Island. Alright. And it plays some really bad music compared to what it is in the DS version. Let's see here. Who are you? Game Boy Advance SP advertisement? It's plain to see that you're a trainer. By my hat, you're right. My name's Blue. Nah, your parents are uncreative. I was once a champion, although it was only for a short time. That meddling red did me in. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling red. Alright, let's see here. Anyway, what do you want? You want to challenge me or something? Hate to say it, but I'm not in the mood for a battle right now. Take a good look around you. Panic erupts, just like the whole town disappears. We can't go winning or losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can lose in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. See, a strong opponent makes me want to battle. Want to battle me? Come to Viridian Gym. I'll take you on then. Alright, well, I just kind of wanted to get him out of the way just so we can fly here to Cinnabar Island when it comes time to take on this gym. Don't ask me why, it was just something I wanted to do. Anyway, though, we're back here in Saffron. I decided to just fly back here. In Saffron, we have a gym here, and we have a rappel wearing. Okay, but anyway, we have two gyms here, technically. This guy here is like, hello, Karate King, the Fighting Dojo's master, is in a cave in Johto for training. Yeah. He's in a cave in Johto for training. You get a focus band there, which makes it so that if you get hit by a fatal attack, you can hang out with 1 HP. We're gonna go to that cave at a later time, though. It's actually gonna be what we're gonna do after we're done at Saffron Gym, though. But anyway, heading into Saffron Gym. Alright, the gym's puzzle has to deal with these warp tiles. Unfortunately, I don't know the combination for Crystal, though, so I think I'll just cut ahead till I battled all the trainers in here, and then I'll just show you Sabrina, alright? Here we go. Alright, I didn't necessarily know the solution to this gym puzzle, though, so if I ended up on the right, I would just walk to the panel on the left, and vice versa. And I ended up at her in about, like, 2 minutes or so. It wasn't really that long. Anyway, I'm just gonna go and heal up and save real quick. And okay, let's just go ahead and get this started. I knew you were coming. 3 years ago, I had a vision of your arrival, yet you didn't bother to even tell the person in the previous game, though, so I think you were just conveniently being written into that role just so the writers can say you were psychic. Okay, anyway. You're after my badge. I'm after something. I don't enjoy battling, but it's my duty as a leader to confer badges. Well, you really... I don't get it. Someone who doesn't enjoy battling gets a job that requires them to battle. I don't know. I don't get it either. I just know Sabrina's awesome. There she is. Leader Sabrina wants to battle. Okay, she is going to start off with her own Espeon, just like ours, but less cool, and... we're going to start off with our Espeon! Her Espeon is that she starts off with is going to have Sand Attack, Quick Attack, Swift, and Psychic. Besides Psychic, this is a terrible Espeon. I have no idea why she went with that moveset. I mean, I guess Sand Attack's kind of pain in the butt, though, but still. We're opening up with Shadow Ball. Oh, it's Special Defense went down. Awesome. Wow. You had one Sand Attack and it failed. This Espeon is a Calm Mind Passer in other games, I believe. So it can be a bit of a pain in the butt in those games, but Calm Mind does not exist in this game, so it's nothing to worry about. I got the experience share on Volthagia, so we can get some experience in this fight. Mr. Mime is next. Mr. Mime is going to have Barrier, Reflect, Baton Pass, and Psychic. Really all it's going to do is just lay down Barriers and Reflects. Its Baton Pass is utterly pointless because the Barrier and Reflect stay up anyway. So I have no idea why she gave it Baton Pass. I guess if it just wanted a GTFO, then it has the option to. Let's see here. Okay, you're doing Reflect. That's going to lower the power of our Shadow Ball, unfortunately, so I guess we'll switch to doing Bite next turn when she sends out her last Pokemon, which is right now, an Alakazam, level 48, Psychic type, with Recover, Future Sight, Psychic, and Reflect. You know, I gotta say, I love that Mr. Mime that we just took down, because it's a female Mr. Mime. Seriously, go back and look at the video if you didn't see that. It's a female Mr. Mime. It's Mrs. Mime. It should be its own species, and it's not. Okay, Mr. Mime's Japanese name is Barriered, though, so that's why there's female Mr. Mimes, because they didn't foresee Pokemon having genders in the original game. They didn't want to change Mr. Mime's name. So, that's the reason behind it, though. But still, it's like a baby Kangaskhan. Why not make it its own Pokemon? It's already made. You don't have to do any work. Not like you do any... Leader Sabrina was defeated. Your power! It far exceeds what I foresaw. Maybe it isn't possible to fully predict what the future holds. Maybe it isn't fully possible to predict your Sand Attack's missing. Okay, you win. You've earned yourself a Marsh Badge. Okay, let's see. Joset's little powers. Okay, means to raise your special attack. And she's too cheap to give us a TM. I know that some of the gym leaders give you TMs, others do not, but that's about it. Anyway, we're just going to exit the gym the same way that we came, and we're going to get this video side quest out of the way next. Alright, here we go. Okay, remember that dojo that we went to before we went to Saffron Gym? Yeah, neither do I, but, okay. That dojo, they were saying that, like, our karate master is off training somewhere in Johto, and the person in the gym automatically sounds like this, because all karate masters come from Asia. Okay, not really. But, yes, we're gonna want to go ahead and find that karate master. He is training, not living, he is training in Mount Mortar, which is right near, Mahogany Town. So that's where we're gonna head. We're gonna need to get some good HMs before we head out there, though. Just because a lot of HMs are required to go through there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump off a few Pokemon and then get out some HM slaves. Okay, with a whole bunch of HM moves, I have a Surf, Waterfall, Strength, and a few others, actually. At least I think I do. Let me just go ahead and show you my party right here. I'm bringing these 5. You're going to want to have a 6 slot in your party open, or else this is all going to go to waste for you. You'll see why when we get to the end of it, though. But anyway, we're here on Route 42, which means awesome music! And what's this guy doing here? And on the Pokedex, well, you must know some pretty rare Pokemon. May I please see it? Please? No! Okay, anyway, we're here in Mount Mortar. We're gonna go ahead and go Mach Speed here, just because I really don't have the patience to commentate through, like, this big old long dungeon, so I'll see you guys in just a moment. As I said, I've been known to be wrong from time to time. You're supposed to go into the middle entrance. Okay, now we'll go ahead and speed things up. Well, they just gave out max revives like candy, didn't they? Anyway, this is the old karate master! Hey! I am the Karate King! I train alone here in the dark! Dude, it's not dark, you don't need flash. You battle with me! Roar! Yes! Here we go! This guy isn't counted as a boss, really. He just seems to do some regular enemy. His name is Kyo! He is gonna send out a Hitmonlee, and guess what his other Pokemon is? Big surprise. So yeah, I feel really, really stupid. I know that I brought up the fact that I didn't know about the Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan being Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee until I was, like, much older. But I should be ashamed to even call myself a man, because I actually never got the joke that the gym leader in this game, Chuck, is Chuck Norris. I didn't get that until somebody pointed out in a comment. I seriously didn't get that ever. Like, I should be ashamed to call myself a man if I don't get a joke involving Chuck Norris. And speaking of Chuck Norris, everybody, I know that I come up in YouTube search before Chuck Norris. You don't have to tell me, okay? Alright, so anyway, there he goes. He goes down. Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, they have both gone down. To be fair, though, in my defense, I was kind of too young to get the joke. Whoa, I'm beaten! Okay. I was too young to get the joke, I guess. Let's see here. And by the time I was old enough to get the joke, they kind of strayed away from that with Hitmontop. So anyway, he gives us a rare fighting Pokemon. We get a Tyrogue. Tyrogue is not a bad fighting type, actually. It can evolve into 3 different Pokemon. If it has higher defense, at level 20, it'll evolve into a Hitmonchan. higher attack, it'll evolve into Hitmonlee, but if its attack and defense are equal, you get the rare Hitmontop. Really, I guess... Personally, Hitmonlee is my favorite of them, but if you're playing the remake, I guess Hitmonchan would be the best choice, because in the remake, the different punches that Hitmonchan has are counted as physical, plus it has that ability that raises the power of punching moves. So, up to you. I personally am not a big Hitmontop person. Alright, I'm back at the Pokemon Center on Cinnabar Island. I went ahead and dug my way out of there using Rory's Dig, which is the same thing as an escape rope in essence. And I went ahead and flew here to Cinnabar. But now that we've gotten Tyrogue and we've taken down Sabrina, I think we're going to call it quits here for this episode, alright? So, next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're heading out towards Seafoam Island on Route 20 to take on Blaine, the Cinnabar gym leader. See you guys then.